Hello everybody, this is Naomi. This is day 8 of my 30-day challenge, and today I've never made tassels. So I've been watching some videos on how to make them, and I've had these beads for a good long time that I don't even use, that they set in a giant box underneath my desk because I don't use them. So, watching these tutorials on how to make these, I thought, well, I've got a bunch of big giant beads that I haven't used and I don't know when. That would be perfect to make these. So you have this red and white one, and I wanted to make a couple in the beginning, that way you could see what I was talking about. So there's the red and white one. I have a green and white one, and I didn't have any lighter color green. That's why it's got the darker green. I'm not really crazy about it, but somebody else might like it. Then I have this pretty pink one. So we're just going to get started. I've got this little small. I've got it in 2 different sizes. It's easy to just wrap it around your cardboard and get started. And all I'm using is cross stitch string that we used to do the old cross stitching with. That's all I'm using. Some of, like this green one and the red one, it's made out of what do you call it? The kind of like twine, but not twine. It's a different name. And I just kind of keep wrapping mine on top of each other so that it gets thicker where I want it. And I end it to where it ends at the end of the cardboard, and I just clip it here. Take that, throw it away. And one of the things that I've learned, sometimes getting all this many strings in your needle, they don't want to thread up. Take you a little bit of glue and just rub it on the ends, flatten it out, give it a minute, let it dry. And I even do it on this because when you're trying to tie it around, they want to come apart, they don't want to stick. You're going to be cutting that off anyways. It's going to be part of that wasted thread, so you're going to be none the wiser. Okay, then you take your needle, take your string, run your needle through it, and see how easy it just goes through. So there's that. Let me put my glue, my pin back on my glue. So there's that. And you ended the string here, so bring your needle up underneath, pull it to the top, just like so. And I try to pull it to where it's almost straight across on the top. Go ahead and tie it just like so. Then I cut that one, run it back to the bottom, trim up your string, and I bend it just a smidget. Bring this down here to the end and cut it off. pull it straight together, just like that. And you're going to take this little piece that we laid over here a while ago. You're going to wrap it around, tie it like you're going to tie a knot. I'll tie a knot in it first, is what I normally do. Get a good knot in it. Then you take your extra, which is right here, wrap it a couple times in one direction. I'm going to go back, because I'm going to leave me some room. You take this one and you go the opposite. And you're going to tie it again. And there's that. I pull them to where they stand up, lightly clip it, and to help it, to keep it from unraveling, just take a little bit of glue, get a little bit of glue, put it on the knot itself, and then easily fold in your strings on it. That is not going to come untied. Okay. So now we take our needle, and I've got some bows. Take your bow. And I've got these clear beads with the orange in them. I'm going to run one of those. Then one striped in orange and white. Then I'm going to put another orange and clear. And another striped in orange. Then I bought these little keychains. I'm going to take the chain part off. Those will be used for another project. Run my string through here, and then I'm going to go back through all of these. Okay, let me make sure that that is where the double, there we go. And run it through here, run it through that one. And you're going to run it through your bow. And now you're just going to pull it until it gets taut. Then I take it and where we tied it off at the beginning, run it through there, bring it back through, run your string up through it once, sorry about that, and run it through again, and it will make a knot. Get the string out of it. And it will make a knot. It'll keep it from coming untied. Oh, and I didn't get that one tied enough. Okay, that was my boo-boo. Trying to think, is there a way I can fix it? Hold on, I'll see. But anyways, without the boo-boo, then you just take your needle, run it back through the head out to here, pull your string through like so. And you straighten up all your, and you just cut it off to match the rest of them. Okay, so my thoughts is maybe I can put an extra bead on there. Let's see. I'm hoping. Let's see. Let's see if I can get one of the clear ones on it. Because I don't have any small. Like I said, I've had these for a long time. Back when that's what I was afraid of. I might be able to do that again. Come on. Hole on that one's just a little bit smaller. There we go. Oh. Come on. So close, but oh so far. Come on. Alright. Nope. And it went through and come right back out. Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get something that the minute it comes out, I can grab a hold of it. Keep it from doing it again. Because it ain't gonna give me much time to come on. I want you to see this is this is what really happens in real life. But being a crafter, we don't give up. We just keep going. We'll get it. It'll do what we want it to do sooner or later. We got a fuzz right on the tip. Now that I've got it, let's see if I can get it opened back up to where I can. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I finally got it to go back into the ring. So that one is done. And Now, we're going to make a purple one. And I've already got it wrapped. And you just wrap it around 10-15 times, depending on how thick you want the tassels. I've already got my string. Like I said, just pull it to the top. I'm going to tie it off real good and tight. Okay, make sure you get it to the top. And I've got my one piece that we'll tie it off with here. Now, just come down to the end and begin to clip, just like so. And let's see, I've got this piece. I'm going to pull down here with this, and it's a little longer, so I'm going to clip it off. Now I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to tie it off, just like so. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to wrap it on two, and I'm going to leave me plenty of string on this side. And I'm going to take this one. Nope, we're going to go the opposite way. That way they end up on the opposite sides. And you just pull it tightly. Tightly again. Take this, pull it up, clip it off. And like I said, I just take a little bit of glue, put it on that knot where it's going to be at. And then just lightly tap it like so, and then you never know it's there. And you take I'm going to do this one a little bit different than I did the last one. I'm going to put a little bead here. It's got a big enough hole that that will go like so. Then I'm going to put my bow and it'll set just like so. And I'm going to take another little one. It's going to go on the top like that. And then I have these, they're not round, they're kind of oblong. And then this one has a square pattern. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to take another one of these. It's going to go here. And then I've got this real pretty, shiny, glistening purple ball, or bead, excuse me, and it's going on the very top. So now, get my key ring, open it up, take the chain part off, lay that over there. Now, let's see if we can thread this one more time without it being too loose. That is the first one I've had to do that. So there's that one. We'll run this through here, this one through there. So far so good. Now we're going to run this one and this one and this one back through. Wait a minute, there we go. All back through there. Now, this is where we want to make sure we've got it really tight. Pulled all the way up. Then we're going to run it through the head. And we're going to double tie it so that it makes a knot. Then you're going to take it and you're going to run it through the center. And whenever it comes out, grab it, pull it through, just like so. Take it to the end, clip it. And I've got some of these that are just a little bit longer than others, so to make them all match, you clip it off, and there you go. So do we want to do one more? Hold on 1 minute. I think we're going to do one more. Okay, so we're going to do a blue in this round. I've already got my string wrapped around it. We're going to pull it through. We're going to tie it off at the top. Just like so. Pull it together good and firm. Just like that. And then we're going to pull this one back down here to the end. Clip it with the where we ended the string at. That'll be part of that. Just like so. Now we're going to put our bow. Wait a minute. Let's clip our board off. I'm jumping the gun here. So pull it off nice and easy. Take our string, lay it under it. And we're going to tie it off. Just like so. Now, do another knot. Take this piece. And sometimes if it gets too low, I try to move it up just a little, like so. Then I'll take this piece, I'll wrap this one around this way, this one will go this way, just like so. Now we're going to tie the two off. Pull it tight. One more knot. Pull it tight again. Clip your line up here, your strings. dab of your glue so that that knot won't come untied. Just have to clean that point out again. Get a little glue just on the knot. Got it. Fill it. There we go. Now, back to the top. Let's put our bow on. Just like so. Then we're gonna put this one. And we're going to put the round one with the blue in it. And we're going to put this one. And we're going to put the ball. Then I'm going to put this. And we're going to start making our way back through the beads. Doing our best to keep this as tight as we can so that we don't have the boo-boo we had before. So there's that. Still pulling firmly. Now we just have to go through the bow, which is here. And if it gets tight, just grab your pair of needle nose nut flowers and pull it through. Because sometimes with that double string, you don't want to feed back through. So now I'm going to run it through here. Run it through the string once. Double loop it, just like you would if you were tying off. Then take it, run it through the head, through the tie off, and then it'll eventually come out the bottom. And when you get it here, you just pull out your string. You're gonna clip it. Now you just shake out the tail. Make sure they're all pretty much the same length. If they're not, then you just clip them. And these are all pretty much the same. So, let me put this back up. This is something I've never made. I want to make the ones with the ribbons as well. So, that may be my next challenge, to try to do it with the ribbons. So there's the purple one, there's a pink one, blue one, there's an orange and white one, there's a green and white one, and here's the red. So there's all of those, and I like the idea of the different lengths, and you can use different, you don't have to use the key ring. You can use they're the little smaller like key rings, but they're smaller, and then you can just put them on a lobster claw and stuff like that. So you don't have to have those. You can go with a lobster claw. But there's that. This is a challenge that I have not done, never made. This is my first. So I think I've done pretty good. I'm using old beads that have been setting for a long time. I haven't cross-stitched since I was a lot younger. So I'm using up my cross-stitch string at the same time. So all in all, I'm using up materials that have been setting. And that was the purpose of my challenge, was to use things here in my room that have been setting forever. So if you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. Help me keep crafting and help me keep growing. Thank you and have a blessed day.